Blizzard is reworking the Overwatch 2 Battle Pass system next year. Let's see what they should change. Hey guys, I'm Damesies from the Omnic Post. At Blizzcon, Team 4 lifted the veil on some of their future plans. And during the What's Next panel, Walter Kong, who I keep calling Albert Kong for some reason, shared that they're reworking both the Battle Pass and the shop somewhere in 2024 and that they'll be talking more about it right around New Year. Or right after New Year. Well, basically next month, because the year's almost over. I think we can all agree that the Overwatch 2 Battle Pass has been a bit of an adventure. Both for us and for the team. A first time. From our side, it was a huge step away from the old model. And while it is a popular tool, it is always met with a healthy dose of criticism in any game. Because while the idea, in theory, is kinda good, where you make the game free and you monetize a premium progression experience, the execution is often considered greedy. Especially when it's tied into a shop that charges a lot of money for some exclusive cosmetics. But today, I'm not looking at the shop. I still think that all these companies, including Blizzard, are cannibalizing their own communities with these high prices, especially in a time where a lot of people have difficulty making ends meet. On the other hand, we don't need to buy any of this, so I'll make a separate video on that whole topic one day. Today, however, I wanted to take a look at the Battle Pass and see what they can improve. How they could meet the community's demand while still making enough money to make this live game interesting. Overall, the Overwatch 2 Battle Pass is one of the easiest I ever completed, especially since there are so many ways of speeding things up. One of my community members was actually at level 60 2 days in the new season, and that was because they banked 20 levels from the previous season, they got the Ultimate Pass which gave him another 20 level skips, and then they played the last 20 levels. And to be honest, I think that is just fine, because while some, Frozen, burn through it with ease, others don't play this game as dedicated. And they will often strand somewhere in the second half of the Battle Pass. Now, I have no idea how many of those people actually buy the Premium Pass. But in case that they should, for instance, add more levels or make that grind slower, then most likely see more people not reaching the end, and those will not be inclined to buy the Premium Pass. And for those others that breeze through these 80 levels like they're a first grade math test, the Prestige levels are in theory a good way to keep them challenged. The thing is, those Prestige rewards are now don't get me wrong, I do like a good title, but not as a prestige reward. So what could make a good reward? Currency maybe? Or how about this? I'm working on another video on why loot boxes still suck. It's just a fact. But the only way I think it could work is as one of those prestige rewards, where with every prestige level, which is an inclining number of normal levels, you get a loot box. And that loot box could contain any item from the previous season. You know what, maybe even from the current season, but with a 0.01 chance of dropping. And while we're at it, remove the limit. I don't know, let people go to prestige level 500 and beyond. Blizzard did it in Diablo 3. I know that they're worried that players don't have self-control and they'll keep grinding, but if you kind of bump up the XP that you need for every of these prestige levels substantially, it will just become more and more of a feat and less of a goal. Now, let's go back to the actual Battle Pass. I would like to see less clutter. I do not need more sprays, and I definitely do not need more souvenirs. Breathe. Alright, I'm good. Look, I do understand that not everything can be a high-end reward. But personally, out of the 80 rewards we get, I care about 6. On the other hand, I'm a bit of an asshole, so and while we're at it, I think free players should get a little more to be excited about. Yeah, they're getting shafted. You know what would be a good alternative? To have a currency-based Battle Pass, where you get credits, tokens, or tickets that you can spend as you see fit in the Battle Pass shop. You don't like souvenirs? Yeah, I get it. Why don't you get an extra voice line? Or maybe you save it up for an epic skin. Maybe you save up a little more for a legendary skin. Or you can buy an extra mythic skin. Because Walter Kong told us at Blizzcon that we would get the choice of mythic skins. And in case there's not a lot in there that you kind of fancy, those tickets will be swapped over to credits at the end of the season. And that way you can spend them on older stuff. Now, that might sound a little familiar. Well, that is because that's exactly what Team 4 is doing with the Winter Fair that is happening during Winter Wonderland in 2 weeks. It's a mini Battle Pass that gives you tickets for just playing those matches. And you can buy a premium Winter Fair pass to get extra tickets. And you spend those credits in the Winter Wonderland shop. What I'm saying here is that Blizzard might actually be testing the future of Battle Passes in just 2 weeks during the Winter Wonderland event. Those cheeky buggers. And you know what? At that point, just remove the hero from the Battle Pass. Just give it to everybody. Or maybe add it to the shop for a few tickets. Maybe you let people buy premium currency with those tickets. So that way they can buy the next premium battle pass. Or maybe they get a skin from the shop. And while we're at it, give people that buy the premium currency, give them a few tickets extra. I don't know, I kind of feel that this would be the best of two worlds. A seasonal currency that allows players to validate their playtime with rewards that they choose themselves. Out of a set that Blizzard made, of course. But these are rewards that require effort if you want them right now. Or you spend money. But eventually they'll end up in an ever-growing archive where you can buy them with the credits. It almost sounds too good to be true, which it most likely is. But I do think this would be a huge step forward. And you know what? We'll get a taste of it in just 2 weeks. But tell me, what do you think about the ticket system that they're doing for the Winter Fair? Let me know in the comments. A big thank you to my patrons for their support. You guys are legends. And you too can become part of the OmnicPost family over on patreon.com/theomnicpost. But above all, make sure to subscribe. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye bye.